And joining me now is Christchurch Mayor Phil Mauger. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Chris. How's it going?
Very well, nice to see you. First up, as you'll know, I spoke to people suffering unimaginable trauma, drug addiction. They've set up camp in the central city. What makes it worse is that when I was filming, drug dealers were pushing drugs onto these people, exploiting them, which is just pretty sad to see. To be fair, the council really can't do much. This is a police issue. Police issued a statement basically saying, well, their hands are tied, they can't do much either. The Minister for Homelessness hasn't responded to my requests for comment. This is a multi-pronged approach, isn't it? But the question is, how do we help these people, Phil?
It's a very sad state of affairs that these people have got into this position. From what I understand, council staff are aware, they're monitoring it, they're going down to see if the buildings are up to standard, which sadly they won't be. But the city mission's going down there, Housing First is going down there, food providers are going down there, and as I say, the city mission is at the forefront of it. The other thing that's going to open soon, which some of these people may be able to go to, is the new Oxford Terrace Baptist Church, which is opening in about 2 or 3 weeks. I think that's a 3-storey building by the new fire station in town.
Oh, I didn't know that. That'll be exciting.
Yeah, no, it's going to be good. I've been down there as it is being built, and it's a fantastic facility with wraparound services to help these people, because you just dump them on a section. That's no fun, and it's not their fault that they're in this situation. I feel very sad for them.
Yeah, it is really, really sad. When I was speaking to them, I mean, some of the stories that they were telling me were just absolutely shocking, and no one should be in that position in the first place. Have you spoken to the new Prime Minister, Phil?
No, not yet, but I've listened to him on the TV and the radio, and he seems like a decent sort of a bloke, sort of quite down to earth. So I'm really looking forward to catching up with him.
What would you tell him when you first meet him? What are the priorities for you on behalf of the city?
I'd like him to, well, I'm sure he will, look at the Three Waters thing, because we've got some issues. There's a lot of people around who have got issues, and I think that he could win some favours there, and maybe the Radio New Zealand TVNZ thing. That's something that I'm looking forward to hearing from him.
You think he should cut that, by the way?
It gets to the stage of the bridge too far. There's so many reforms and things coming out of the government's pipeline. It's all descending on our staff who are up to their neck in work. Intensification was one. Last year was Three Waters, Resource Management Act, future local government. All of this stuff just takes time away from our people. So some of them just need to be put on the back burner because there's too many coming out the pipe.
I agree with that. Now, you're encouraging residents to have their say on the water reforms, but I can't help but think it all seems a bit late.
It's I think the boat is just about ready to leave the wharf, so we need to, if they've got something to say, they really need to get into there and have their say. Otherwise the boat will go and they'll be left on the wharf.
What kind of say? I mean, what can they actually meaningfully do now, though? Residents, that is, when it comes to the likes of Three Waters.
Well, here we are going down the track of, we've been told by DIA that's where the Three Waters boat is heading. We've got to stick with that at the moment. What Prime Minister Hipkins could come up with next week or the week after when he's put his cabinet in, things may change significantly. So it's very hard. It's all up in the air. It's very hard to know what's going to go on.
Yeah, it is. Now, you've hit the ground running this year with various events I see on the old Facebook page. Give us a taste of some of the events that you have attended so far, because it looks like you've been very busy for a mayor in 2023.
It certainly makes the day go very quick, I can tell you. I've been to the Little River A&P show, Devotionals one the week before. What else? I went to Elton John the other night. That was absolutely fantastic. 27,000 people there. When we get this new stadium, we're going to be on fire. $4.5 million into the Christchurch economy. It's great. Tomorrow I'm going on a site visit to Takaha and see what's going on down there. And then I'm going to go up in the Turanga of the library to look down onto the Court Theatre, which is starting, and look the other way into the cathedral, which is coming along quite nicely.
It is actually, I'll give you that. With Takaha, it is actually looking good. I'm not sure if they've had that big concrete pour yet, but my gym's right opposite. I'm often taking, photos and videos. It's actually looking good. Some of the foundations are up now. You can actually see physical progress, and it feels good. That's a positive way to start the year, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. You see, as you say, you see the reinforcing sticking up in that sort of southwest corner. That's good, and they're going to move across to the east. It's. I'm really looking forward to getting down there tomorrow. The other thing I'm doing is shooting out to the Hornby pool to see how things are going there. I see the roof is on the library complex, and they're starting to put the roof beams over the pool area. So that's coming along nicely as well.
Nicely said. Phil Mauger, good to see you, and Happy New Year to you.
Good to see you again, mate, and look forward to our next talk.